Welcome right back to the Buds Podcast, episode 68. We're back here with our fantasy review and preview for the next week. No Thursday night football, so we're just going to get right into fantasy football here. Let's take a look at week 12. It was kind of, it solidified a couple things here. What, Joe?
I hope this week's more interesting because, I can spoil some stuff. I hope I can.
Joe's officially eliminated from the playoffs. He joins Hunter.
Tough.
Oh, he wasn't even the first?
Oh,
That's
What?
surprising.
have you seen it?
All right, so let's take a look at Nick here. Nick, you
I
took
think he died.
you almost came back.
Yeah, but Metcalf made it close, but it was just a tough week again. The Raiders died. Phillip Rivers didn't throw to Pittman good. And Cooper Kupp, Jared Goff's up and down, had his down day.
Yeah, Metcalf.
got
If
sold.
Metcalf would have scored a touchdown, you would have won.
Yeah, he dropped a touchdown. I forgot about
he
that.
did.
Yeah, it was wide open. We were
Yeah.
doing the film room.
Yeah,
because
it was
wide
just meant
open.
to be.
Yeah, if he would have caught that touchdown, then he would have had an extra catch. Obviously, yeah, you would have won.
GG's to Chris, and now he has a shot to make it. It's a long shot though. But
We have some. When we get to the standings, Nick sweated. We'll just say that.
someone had to.
Okay, what we got for our next game here?
Yeah.
We got me versus Quentin. With this win, I locked the number 1 seed in the league. So I have a first round bye.
Straight from the MLB league right to the NFL. Something just doesn't seem right here. Anyone else got that feeling? Or?
Hey,
So I feel like there's some point changes
Yeah.
that nobody
Yeah.
knows about.
oh my, you would see it.
There's probably a way to go around it.
Definitely not. No.
I'm gonna start looking at your score every minute.
I think Andrew's paying ESPN.
You think I'm what?
You're paying ESPN a little lump sum of change.
Yeah, I can just credit one person in this entire year, Mr. Antonio
Oh my
Gibson. He
God.
stayed consistent for me all year. We draft him 169, and we've ridden him all the way up to the 5th best fantasy running back. So, all I gotta say there, I'm 2-0 versus Quentin this year. He thought he could pull out a win on me. I was kind of scared for a little bit, but
His star players had a down day.
who did his did? Yeah,
Kyler,
Kyler Murray having 7
Dalvin.
points really helped me there. Really helped me, and Delvin Cook getting injured, but.
Whoa.
Okay, Brad, you almost lost here.
Oh, that would be what? Like the third week in a row? This is my third game in a row being decided by less than 1 point, I believe, or around
No,
8
this is like your 5th game all season, I think.
Yep, being decided by 1 single point.
Yeah.
I really discredit the NFL here. The NFL needs to fucking get their act together. You're getting this shot, Goodell. You should have canceled the fucking game, you fucking lunatic. Should have won by way more.
It's not. I mean,
Oh, no.
not a liberal stuff.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
But-
I mean,
You can't. You let Denver run with no fucking quarterback, but God forbid Lamar Jackson and the Ravens need 5 extra fucking days. Go fuck yourself, NFL. I still fucking won, but fuck you. Thank you. That's all I have to say. Fuck you. Okay. I'm good now.
Hunter did make the decision. For some reason, he didn't start Chase Edmonds. He started Todd Gurley, so that got him 0. So they were kind of even there.
Oh wait, I got one more person. Fuck you, Titans offense coordinator. Fuck you. Where was Janu Smith all fucking game?
They
all right.
ran it.
Yeah, no shit. Fucking.
Ben?
I should have fucking started Logan Thomas.
Ben,
What's his
what do you
name?
got to say
Fucking-
about that?
What's his name? Kellen Moore? No, that's the Cowboys. Arthur something. Arthur Smith. Arthur Smith, your basic ass fucking name. Go fuck yourself.
I mean,
damn.
We really went in
Running
there
game
after a
was
win.
yeah.
But,
Look how many points. How many points did Janu Smith have?
0.
0.
Okay, and if it wasn't for Kenyon Drake going for 24 and James Robinson for 26 and Colts fucking defense, get it fucking together. For
Hey,
fuck's
chill, bro,
sake,
chill,
the number
chill,
one fucking
chill.
defense in the fucking
I've
league.
never heard
fucking,
somebody this angry when you win.
Oh, dude, because I should have blown this little fucker out the water. He's the worst team in the league.
He is. Yes, he is.
Wait, we roasted the Titans offensive corner, but then the Colts defense when they
Yeah, I
were going
know.
against that offense.
Because the Titans offense coordinator didn't get it to Janu Smith. Janu Smith scores like a touchdown a game almost all the time. He's almost got a touchdown a game.
Yeah, I would say Janu is
I got to go to Noah Font with, Horsecock Lock next week.
Yeah.
No way I go with fucking
Logan
Washington.
Thomas.
Yeah,
But
no
he
way I
is-
go with.
He is versus Steelers, so that's gonna be a tough start. There.
Exactly.
You
So
had
I
them
gotta.
winning though, so
All right,
thought
let's
you
go to the
had them-
next
you
game
had
here
them
after
beating
that.
Yeah, I guess.
B Wood got a solid win versus M1.
Jeez.
M1 had to. He,
Whoa! Okay.
he had to go with kind of a weird lineup because he didn't know for sure about the Steelers players. I mean,
So weird. Like I can't like. I don't know. It's so like. I mean, he still should have started them.
I
Juju
mean, he
Smith and Deontay Johnson both went off too.
I mean, but who would he? I mean, yeah, I guess it would have got more points than Christian
But
Kirk.
it's pretty much Andrew's fault.
yeah. We're
Oh yeah, I
blaming-
forgot he blamed Andrew.
No, it's because no. I
Okay,
said
no excuses. B Wood's quarterback had 0.6 fantasy points. I don't want to fucking hear it.
no. I did say to M1 Sunday. I was like, hey. I was like, you might want to look at your team. I said Steelers are in jeopardy. They don't know that the game's going to happen, but it still is going to be playable. And I was like, and Mark Andrews has 0 points. I was like, he's not playing. And I said, so does James Conner. I was like, they both tested positive. And he was like, all right, bro, thanks. And then apparently I was getting blamed for the loss. So
Well, here's another thing with Mike, if I can check in. Mike, I think, has the most trades in the league. His
Yeah,
team from the only player that he's had from week 1 is Patrick Mahomes. That's been on his roster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe that's the
Yep.
only player that's ever stayed on his team. is
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes is week 1.
Yeah. I actually think you're right.
Because he had Waller at one, or Travis Kelce at one point. I had Christian Kirk at one point. Someone traded him Mike Davis. Andrew traded him Darrell Henderson.
No. Yeah.
And then I think,
Mike had Darrell Henderson and then traded him to me, and then I traded him back.
okay, so that's 2 players, but I'm not even going to count that since he traded him. Blankenship, he dropped Justin Tucker for Blankenship, who had 2 points. Valdez Scantine literally fumbled the ball to make them lose, and he somehow started him against Chicago. Gronk did Gronk. I mean, that's probably a good week for Gronk, but I don't think he started Woods. And who the hell is Saval Ahmed? I've never seen that name in my life.
I do not know. He's on Miami. I know, and he was a backup, and now he's a starter. So I don't know. But Brendan got the win to keep him in playoff contention, and M1's on the brink now. M1's battling.
Chance
a
he
lot of
can
stuff has
miss.
to happen though. So take a look at this second to last game here. Ben, Joe.
My team just dies
God.
constantly. Whatever.
I mean,
When you start Sam Darnold, that's the
Well, no. See, let me tell you why I did that. I knew I wasn't gonna win because I saw Derrick Henry was versus Indianapolis. I knew he was gonna go off because just
what
Derrick
does Sam
Henry.
Darnold have to do with Indianapolis? Oh, Ben's got Derrick. I'm sorry.
Um,
I'm sorry. I didn't see that. I'm
um,
so sorry.
Because obviously I'm not
Joe
gonna
saw
win.
Adam Gaze was calling the plays and he thought Darnold was going on.
Yeah. I definitely thought that. I must have been drunk if that was why.
let's talk about Kirk Cousins though.
Hell yeah,
32
baby.
points on the bench.
Yeah,
There.
And Carson
Kirk-
Wentz with 22 on the bench.
yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna start Kirk this week and I'll have like 2 points. So
Whoa,
Who do they-
whoa,
It's Jacksonville.
Jackson.
Whoa,
yeah.
whoa. You have 3 quarterbacks on your roster, and
He
you
has
literally
all
picked the
season.
worst one of all 3.
He said it's
Because
a tactic.
again, I just did it because I felt like it.
He's
Like,
34th out
bro,
of when there's 32.
I knew he wasn't gonna win. Well, I mean,
Okay,
he has been out for like.
But here's the
7
thing. Here's the thing.
Wait, how is he 34th ranked quarterback?
because he doesn't have that many points.
I think he was.
And yeah,
injured.
because he.
Wait.
didn't
Can
play,
we
like,
go
5.
back? Can we go back a quick second? So if you would have started
Sure.
Kirk Cousins, that would have given you 28 more points.
It's
So
I
you
would
would
have
have-
not nearly.
You would have what? You'd have 116.
116.
You would have started Gelsecki over Hooper. That would have been one. Or let's say you started Gelsecki over Travis Fulgham. That'd have been 123.
Okay, but I wouldn't have did that.
Makes it-
well,
makes
you
it
made
look
that dumb
better.
trade for Fulgham, so whatever. And you put
Yeah,
Gus
Jefferson
Edwards.
at 26.
Never mind. You would have lost no matter
Whatever.
what.
Yeah, you would have lost no matter what, but you could have made some better decisions there to make it closer.
Wait,
But
I
At
just-
least I strengthened
Wait,
Woods.
I just realized Ben's bench almost outscored your starting lineup.
Oh, yeah.
79 on bench.
Well, his own bench almost outscored
Ben?
his starting lineup.
Oh yeah.
Ben, all I'm saying is if Ben makes the playoffs, he has an actually really strong team now.
yeah, Not with all of his players back.
Like if he somehow makes the playoffs, he's a very strong team.
Okay. Ben, do you have anything to say about this win? All right. Okay.
All
How
right.
about them Titans?
Let's move to the last game. Zeke versus Peyton.
Trash bag game.
I'm sitting versus Zeke actually.
The Tyreek Hill
yeah.
effect.
Yeah. Tyreek Hill won in
Damn,
that game.
Zeke won with oh yeah.
Zeke won because of Tyreek Hill. There was no way he was winning that game.
57 points.
Like Zeke won.
And Young
because of it.
Hoku's a glitch too.
Oh yeah.
Best kicker in the league.
Zeke drafted him, I think. Yep, drafted him 153. He dropped him. I picked him up. I dropped him, and Zeke picked him back up.
Wait. Can we go look at my game real quick? I would just like to point out. I just need to look at something. I won a game with someone scoring 0 points and negative defensive points. I mean, come on. That doesn't scream best fantasy owner in the league. I mean,
Oh my god. Okay.
I mean, it's about the opponent.
But yeah, Peyton. I mean, he had guys go off for him. He had like almost 80 points after Thursday. So he kind of came out flat, I guess you could say.
Running
And,
backs.
yeah, his running backs definitely shit the bed for him. I don't think he could have started anybody that would have helped him win.
No.
No. No, he couldn't have started anybody that would have changed that outcome there. So, this then puts an interesting spin on the playoffs because this gives Zeke a win to keep him in the hunt and puts Peyton at 6-6 to drop him out of the playoffs. And I say let's go look at those playoffs right now, Nick, or at least the standings.
Oh, God.
I just have to win one game in the
Let's look at
playoffs.
the
So I don't have to do any
standings
crazy
first.
forfeit you guys make me do.
Okay, so looking at the standings, we have me in first in the East. Right behind me is Nick M1, Brad, Zeke at 5-7, and Ben at 5-7. And then in the West, you got Quint at 7-5, B Wood 6-6, Peyton also 6-6, Chris 5-7, Joe 4-8, and Hunter 3-9. Both of those two at the end are eliminated from the playoffs. And we have 10 people, or hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll say 7 people in the race for the playoffs, maybe 8. Me and Nick have virtually clinched, I believe. And
whoa! Don't
no,
discredit the
Brad.
boys.
Brad, I'm saying 7 or 8 because you're like a 99%. There could be some sweaty stat that may eliminate you if you lose somehow. I don't know, but I'm pretty
There's
sure you
no way in hell
know.
if I lose.
No, he can.
Yeah,
I
no,
literally, yeah.
I'm 99% sure you clinched, but
The math is impossible.
I do want to look at one thing here before I move on.
Because I hold tiebreakers against everyone but you, M1,
And Nick.
and Nick, and then Quentin
Joe.
and Joe. So like, yeah, there's no way unless So how the fuck did I lose to Joe? Fucking A.
Okay.
I think my
So-
team actually went off that week.
So
Yeah,
this
the
is
one
where it
time.
gets sweaty. Nick, let's
Yeah,
go to the
like
playoffs.
130.
Here we go.
Okay.
Oh Jesus! And this
So
will be a
as of
1 hour
right now-
video. I heard.
As of right now, I have the first seed. I clinched that. I said that earlier. And then Quentin has the second seed as the winner of the West. But if Peyton wins, B Wood wins, and Quentin loses, Quentin falls out of the playoffs. Because B Wood and Peyton have head-to-heads versus Quentin. Wait, you said you lost to Quentin, right, Brad?
Yes, I did one time.
Oh shit!
This is our
That-
second matchup.
That brings in an interesting scenario now that I'm thinking about it. I think that's where you possibly could fall out. Because if Quentin loses, then he has the head versus
But he's
you.
facing Quinton this week.
Yeah, he's facing Quentin.
Oh, you guys are facing each
So-
other?
Yeah.
So yeah. That's a must win for either team right there. Like
Wait,
so, yeah.
but
Is it?
how would
because-
if I lose? I beat B Wood, so I would just drop down to the 6th seed. I wouldn't drop out of the playoffs.
Yeah, no, okay. I didn't know I forgot you were playing Quentin. So yeah, so I think you're in no matter what. I think I'm like 90% sure. So then, filling it out, Nick with the 3rd seed, who is basically clinched, but is 3rd seed because he's second.
Wait,
and then M1.
so Nick's versing the third seed, pretty much, right?
The
No
six.
matter what, or no?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
he. I think
I,
he's
I mean, yeah, he is
I'm
the
pretty
third
sure
seed,
he's
I mean, no matter
locked.
what.
Yeah.
yeah
'Cause
he's
you,
locked.
You
and-
beat Mike, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
so
you're
Nick's
the third
locked. Nick's
seed.
me and Nick have both locked the 1 and 3 seed. Those
Should
are
be
the
the
only
two.
two. Those are the only 2 seeds that are locked right now. So then 4th seed M1. M1 has an interesting scenario because I believe this is where it gets kind of
Who does he
sweaty.
play?
I think he's playing.
He plays Chris.
Yeah.
M1 has lost to B Wood, Peyton, Quinton, Chris. So he lost to Chris earlier, and then he lost to Nick. So he lost to the to 3 of the people fighting for that final 6th spot. So if he loses and say B Wood or Peyton wins, they will have the same record and they will jump ahead of Mike. As that because they will all be at 7
I don't
and
understand what
6.
you just said. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
it gets very sweaty.
Jeez.
And
So I have a bigger chance of not playing Mike than playing Mike.
yes, and let me whip out Nick's little cheat sheet here to kind of tell you.
Oh
So-
my god.
Peyton.
Bad.
These are all these people that I'm about to mention. These are their wins and losses against each other. Peyton, he's beaten Chris, lost to B Wood, beat Zeke, lost to Ben. So Peyton's 2-2 against the 4 people trying to make it in right now. B Wood
Okay.
has beat Peyton, lost to Chris, lost to Ben, lost to Zeke, but still has a chance because
Ooh.
he still has a high chance of winning the division in the West because he has the head-to-head versus Quinton. So B Wood could still win the division down there.
We're saying
Ben,
Buick could be.
What?
Wait. Did he beat Peyton or no?
B Wood, yes, he beat Peyton, so he has that. He has the.
He
head-to-head
started
versus
5-0, then went to 5-6, and still has a chance to be a 2 seed. That's
no,
nuts.
he still has a chance to get the first round
That's
bye.
the West for you.
That's
So
how
Ben-
shitty that division is.
So what Ben needs to get the 6th seed? Ben beat Peyton, beat B Wood, lost to Zeke, beat Chris. Ben needs Zeke to
Ooh.
lose again, and then he needs to beat B Wood and beat Peyton, and Peyton needs to lose to me. And Ben will secure that 6th seed. Zeke.
Wow.
Zeke has beat Ben, beat B Wood, lost to Peyton, beat Chris. So Zeke needs Ben to lose, B Wood to lose, or B Wood could win there. Or yeah, no, he needs B Wood to. I don't know.
That one doesn't really matter if he wins.
Yeah, I don't know exactly for Zeke, but Zeke can still clinch that 6th seed there. And then Chris needs a lot to happen. Chris lost to Peyton, beat B Wood, lost to Ben, lost to Zeke. So I think Quentin basically virtually needs every single one of those people to lose. Ben or B Wood can win, I think, but Ben has to lose. So it gets sweaty.
I forgot everything you just said, honestly.
And
I'm
I
sorry.
forgot, there's a forfeit to this league. So whoever's like not
Last.
making
And
the
Nick
playoffs,
Yeah.
So as of right now,
you
roughly
just have to win one game down there.
roughly there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people fighting for the 6th spot.
And only one person's gonna make it.
I mean, and you can even say M1 is fighting for that 6th spot because he could virtually fall out of the playoffs with a lot of other different scenarios because who the people he has lost.
That might be the biggest choke in fantasy history. Because he started 6-0.
He started 5-0, and he's went 2-5 since.
Him and B Wood both choked.
Yeah. Wait, hold on. I
mean-
might be wrong on M1. He might.
And then
have
they
started-
can still both make it.
I thought M1 started 6-0. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was 6-0.
No, he started. M1 started
Happened,
4-0.
Yeah, that was what it was. It wasn't 5. It was 4.
Well, in the first 6 weeks, M1 was 5-1, and
Yeah. I took him
And-
out.
then since week 6, M1 has gone 2-4. So
Yeah, I mean that's happened. You trade your old team and you're
Yeah.
undefeated.
That's the thing. Like, I didn't make many trades, but when I made a trade, that bitch, you know damn well that bitch is gonna be in my favor.
yeah. So basically, Brad, you mentioned the forfeit. So Nick, down in that right hand corner. Yeah, right. It's on my screen, right hand. So right hand corner, right there. Whoever is in that game right there, whoever loses that game in that bottom right corner, loses the league. I don't care about your record. I don't care where you finished.
But then
in
again, if
your
you
se-
lose 3 straight games, your record's probably the worst.
yeah, I don't care. I don't care where you
Yeah.
finished in the standings. I don't care what. Whoever loses that final game right there, you lose the league, and the 2 people that make it to the championship get to decide your forfeit.
Dude, I swear, bro, if I'm in the championship game, bro, and one of you guys are in last, you're drinking water out of a tube sock that's brown.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, nah. And now I'm sweating it. I'm literally sweating it.
Dude,
I'm
it's
just
gonna
sweating
be
for the playoffs.
bad. It's
If I'm in the
bad.
playoffs, I don't
If
have to play
I'm in the
this stupid tournament.
championship game, it's bad.
I mean, I'll be honest. I feel like I would go a little bit more basic, like fantasy wise, like make them stand on a corner in a
Oh,
dress.
yeah, see, I didn't think about that. I might make you stand outside in a hot dog costume.
Like that's
Right.
what I'm saying. I want something embarrassing, something
That's why
something that's
low-key
gonna stick with them.
Want
You know,
Bub to not make the
Okay, no.
because then when you guys are there in person, you can make him buy some.
Nick, spoiling stuff.
Well, no, what happens if it gets flipped? Oh, wait, Andrew's locked, so it doesn't matter.
No,
Yeah.
so what kind of worked perfectly is that last week of the fantasy season is week 16, and
Oh.
week 16 is the 20th, is the 18th through 20th.
And isn't that the Lions Titans game?
Yep.
Is it
So
Tennessee?
if Ben somehow finishes last, you already know.
Oh, you're outside at Nissan Stadium wearing a Titans or a Lions shirt.
That's gonna be great.
Pulling up with dude.
Oh god.
Okay, but let's kind of the playoffs is going to be crazy. One thing I do have to mention is because we ran into this problem into the baseball league. If something happens where I know the person has head-to-head versus each other and I know they deserve to be in the playoffs, we'll move them into the playoffs. But ESPN might glitch and do like they have more points. So yeah, after the games are set, like after like your record is set after Wednesday it will be. I'll go back and I'll look and I'll make sure everyone that's in the playoffs deserves to be in the playoffs. So
I went to recent
and then-
activity, but realized there's no moves because the waiver thing didn't happen yet.
yeah, the waiver I believe that will be for tomorrow. Let me see when my
Yeah, I already got 2
tomorrow.
moves
Yeah.
in place.
Whoa,
yeah,
whoa,
okay.
whoa.
It's the morning of December 4th, so it will go through.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it'll go through.
I low-key need a sleeper for the playoffs.
Yeah, I picked up a guy. Hopefully he does good. I think he'll do good this week to kind of help me win. But yeah, no real
I mean,
moves here.
said
so-
the same thing about Alfred Morrison.
yeah, no, I dropped him and then
look what happened with that.
Stop,
yeah,
Joe.
and then he went back on the roster, I think. Right?
Yeah, and then I picked him up. They put him on practice squad. I dropped him, and then they picked him back up. Pissed me off. But okay, since there's no move, let's move on to this week here. Since we have no games, these will be kind of
Yeah, all 0-0.
yeah, everyone will be 0, so we can kind of make some good predictions here. I feel like.
Nick, if you lose this crumb cake, I'm gonna be kind of mad.
I mean, currently, the quarterback situation.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, because Tom Brady's on the bye this week, so
And currently,
Yeah, so,
Nick,
Trubisky or something.
never mind. Oh, you're favored. I thought he was favored for some reason, but
stop.
you're favored by 11 points. I mean, you got some good matchups here. Kamara, it depends. It depends on what Taysom wants to do with him.
Josh Jacobs is going crazy.
Josh Jacobs hasn't
He-
practiced
yeah,
this
he
week.
hasn't. He might. He's probably not going to
Oh, for
play.
real?
I think I said that yesterday. or
Yeah,
2
you
days
did.
ago.
But Darren
Wayne
Waller,
Gallman,
though.
Nick, Wayne Gallman has been good for him though. Every week,
Who?
Wayne Gallman just
Oh,
keeps
yeah.
putting up points. He's had
For
Wayne
Seattle.
Gallman has had 5 straight weeks. He scored a touchdown.
Yeah,
So, and he's going against 2 this week.
he's going to Seattle.
Seattle,
Seattle.
so it should be interesting.
Which
Had
I
had
mean,
Michael Pittman in the lineup again, bounce back.
yeah, Nick, you more than likely won this game unless something miraculous
I mean,
happens.
he does have Josh Allen.
unless like Cole Beasley goes for like 30.
Yeah. Or like Claypool goes off again, or
I
somehow.
low-key need Diggs to go off for 30.
Yeah. All right,
He
so
can
let's
get
go to the
rushing
next game. Here.
touchdowns.
So yeah, Nick, you basically got that in the bag, and you'll be at 9 wins this season.
Wow.
Hey, that's not my updated lineup.
Hmm?
Yeah, I put it. I started. I don't have Lazard. In
Wait, so can you break down the scenarios for this game? What could happen? Like,
So
like, like, you know?
okay,
Because you gotta break it down
if
again
Brad
for me.
wins, he's in. Win, you're in.
Okay.
If Brad loses, I do believe he's still in, and Quentin will lock that number 1 seed in the West. If Quentin loses,
What if? Yeah. I was about to
okay,
say.
if Quentin loses, he may drop to 2. If B Wood wins, he may drop all the way to 3 in the West if Peyton wins. So Quentin, this is not a must win for Quentin, but it's he would need a couple things else to happen if he were to lose. He would need he would need Peyton to lose. So very interesting week for Quentin there. Brad, basically you're in.
Getting bad.
So all right, let's move on to the next game here. And Brad, Quentin's favorite in this game. That's gonna be a shootout, by the way.
my, he has him starting.
Wait,
I've
who
never
does-
heard of
Salvin.
this.
Oh my god.
I've never
Is
heard of
this
this
How many
guy.
points?
And
is
James
Yeah, I think he
Conner's
started him
out
last
still.
week.
How many points is he projected?
And I do.
6.
He's gonna have to pick up a tight end and running back because I think Connor and Andrews both can't play because of Corona. Because they both, unless
no.
they all are going to be able to test
Andrews-
negative.
Yes, the-
Andrews plays he
Tuesday.
plays Tuesday, so he has a chance.
Yeah,
Wait,
I mean,
that's cheese. I hate when they play on Tuesday. Quentin better not have.
He has the
anybody who plays on
Pittsburgh
Tuesday.
stack going against one of the top defenses too.
yeah. So it's gonna be that Monday night game. You say what you want. That Monday night game is gonna be very interesting, I think. And basically, what's on the line here? Chris has to win to even have a chance, and M1 has to win to. Or again, it's a scenario like Quentin. If M1 loses, a lot needs to happen for him to fall out. But virtually, M1 is in a sense, but a lot needs to happen for him to fall out. If he loses, wins, he in. All right, let's move on to the next game here.
This is the big game here.
This determines if B Wood wins and Quentin loses. B Wood takes over control of the West. B Wood loses. I think he's out. Unless a lot of other things happen. Basically,
I think he's out unless every 5 and 7 team loses plus Payton.
yeah,
right.
I do believe that. You're right.
Which I don't think that's possible because aren't two of them versing each other?
Yeah, so if Ben wins, Ben will be 6 and 7 and have the head-to-head versus. Yeah, so Ben needs to win, and I need to beat Peyton because Ben does not have the head-to-head
Wait,
versus
Is
Peyton.
B-Wood keeping Taysom Hill in this lineup though?
I do believe he is.
He's with
Is
no
he getting
kicker.
points for that?
He's not gonna
Yes,
have a
he
kicker.
is.
I think that's bullshit.
No,
Well,
because right now,
Well, yeah,
no,
but think about it. He doesn't have a kicker.
Brad. No,
I
here's
don't
the thing.
care, bro. That's
No,
bullshit.
Brad, here's the thing that he's sacrificing. He cannot make a roster move. He cannot change his roster. He's sacrificing having to start with the roster he has right now.
Okay, I'm sorry. He's losing out on maybe 10 points
I mean,
for a gain of 20.
there hasn't been really any blowback about it. No one's really complained because he hasn't been able
I'll
to make a
complain
roster
about
move.
it.
I know. I think it's bullshit.
I'm complaining.
I haven't
I'm
played it.
saying,
I haven't played him, but I think it's bullshit that you can play 2 QBs.
Can I do like the thing that they do in baseball and put the P? I'm protesting.
Oh my god, Ben. stop.
I'm doing the protest.
No, that league we had actual suspicion to protest.
Stop.
Yeah, I think that's bullshit.
The roids issues here.
Okay.
I even though I get it, he's sacrificing a kicker, but I mean he gets to sacrifice he gets 2 quarterbacks, which is almost a guaranteed like 10 points almost. I mean, yeah, you can say, oh, Derek Carr only got 0.6, but yeah, he wouldn't have won that game if Taysom Hill wasn't in tight end. If he would have actually had to pick one or the
I
other.
mean, think about it.
mean-
He's only projected 118. And,
I played him
I
when
don't-
both
and
his
plus-
quarterbacks went off. So
Yeah, and
and plus,
that's the shit of the
and
luck.
plus, I don't know if I want to start Hilaire every week. No.
But I mean, we've allowed it. No one's really complained, and
If he goes to the playoffs, I don't think it should be allowed.
no, if it goes to the play as soon as the playoffs come, I
Take a league
am
vote.
gonna. If he doesn't take control, I'm taking control because I can take control of his team.
Or take a league vote.
Oh no,
I
no,
think
no!
the
When,
league will
Wait,
stay.
this is basically the playoffs, though. This is basically a playoff game.
I had to go through, bub, so you have to too.
Well, you clinched the playoffs like week 2.
Well, that's not my fault.
All right, let's move on to the last two games or last two here.
Ben, I
I
got
need this.
you here.
Joe,
I
this
got
game
you
has
here.
no meaning for you, and it means
Nice.
a lot.
I mean, you know what? It has meaning, so I can help people. Other people make stuff.
Yeah, so basically,
Yeah,
Zeke
don't be
needs
an
to
asshole.
he needs to win to stay in the race. Again, a lot of other things need to happen, but Ben needs you to beat Zeke so he has a chance there. So
I mean, but do I want Ben in a Lions jersey though outside the stadium? Like,
Well,
that's kinda
for
something
that to
I
happen,
wanna
I
see.
would have to lose 3 games in
You
a
need a
row, which
bigger
I'm not going to
forfeit than
do.
that,
So
though.
Yeah, I mean, Andrew, I feel like we need a bigger for if he was 3 straight. Like,
well,
like,
no,
like
if
that,
no,
like
if
that's
you
a whole 3 straight
no,
game.
if you lose 3 straight, you're automatically in that game. That's basically how
Yeah.
it's gonna be.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm saying, like whoever's in that game would do some extreme shit, and I might be in that game. So,
That game's gonna be more sweaty than the championship game.
Oh, it will
I
be
know.
well,
probably.
yeah, 'cause it's like life or death at some
There's
point.
still a lot of money on the line in the championship. Also, there's a trophy.
What doesn't second place win some
Yeah,
money
sec-
too?
First, second, and
150?
third all win money.
I forget what was the payout.
I forgot.
There's payouts total is $600.
Holy shit.
I think he did 300,
Three,
170.
yeah, first place gets 300,
Oh.
second place 200, third place 100,
Yeah, that's
Shoot.
what it was.
Okay.
and then first place also gets a trophy,
Just gotta make
and
it
then
there.
first and second place get to decide the forfeit, obviously. So that's another bonus. All right, let's go to the last game here.
When's our
Um,
next league? Basketball league.
We'll talk about that in a second.
This is a game where a lot of people are cheering for you here, Andrew.
better not let me down. I
uh,
swear to God, there's 2
The
teams
whole,
that better
the
not
whole
let me
league's
down.
actually pretty much cheering
Yeah.
for you this week.
So basically, this game means nothing to me. Like all it means, because I already clinched the first seed, I clinched the East. It really means
How
nothing
are you
to
only
me.
projected 108?
Yeah,
Because he has
I
Jordan
don't-
Wilkins.
yeah, which that's
Oh,
gonna change, but
Ah!
Yeah, he's
Oh,
not-
he's picking up Devontae Booker.
And we have like some god coming in.
but yeah,
He's picking up Devontae
this
Booker.
game this game means everything to Peyton and
Put an
nothing
ad
to
on
me.
him real
So,
quick.
yeah, this should be an interesting week. A lot of scenarios. I think let's go look at the final standings projections next.
I like this.
Low-key accurate. Wait, where am I?
They finally put it back.
Yeah, accurate.
Oh shit.
Like it. But
Wow, look at that shit, boy.
yep, you're up to 4,
12th
Brad.
draft position for
So wait,
4.
who they got? So they got Peyton at the 6th seed and Mike at 5.
Mm-hmm. And then Ben, you're at 8. Who's at
I actually
7?
like that. I think it's fairly accurate.
Zeke's at 7. Yeah, this is really accurate, honestly. I mean, I would prefer being 1, considering I have the best record in the league. But
Whoa,
Fraud.
slow your roll.
you know,
boy.
it's fine. I will take the 2 seed there, or the 2 in the
Boy.
power rankings. Commissioner apparently gets number 1 there, or I'm commissioner. I forgot.
Yeah, I was
Oh.
about to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you started at first, so
Well, no.
and
So
at the first pick.
No, basically what happened, because I looked at this after the draft, this went by what they projected your team to have at the end of the season. So
So
they
it's pretty
projected
accurate.
Brad. So Brad, they projected you to have the least amount of points at the end of the season,
Why?
Maybe not accurate.
and then they projected me to have the most points, Nick you to have the second most, and then one to have the
They
third.
nailed the 1 and 2.
Yeah, they really did.
Because who had the 1 and 2 number pick?
But I didn't have my top.
I had the 5th pick.
Oh.
Yeah,
Who did have the
see,
second pick?
yeah, that's someone who moved up. I forget. That's what I was trying to figure out. Nick, you moved up because I had the 1 pick, but like I didn't even have my top 4, my top 5 draft picks. So
I did have the best pick in the first round until Taysom Hill showed up.
Yeah. Okay. So I think that's all for that. I think we talked about it. The draft is that video for the NBA draft will be, for our fantasy draft will come out on the 14th, so almost a week before the season starts.
When are we
we have
doing
an
the
we
draft?
have
Do
an
we
NBA
have
league.
do
It's
we
gonna
have
be
a set date for this?
Yeah, we're gonna do it on the 13th, the December 13th, and then
Sunday.
so
Okay. I was trying to figure out what day of the week though.
so yeah, it's gonna be a 10-man league. I think we're still figuring out what the pay-in is gonna be for it. It's not gonna be a lot. It's gonna be like our MLB, probably just cheaper. It's not gonna be as big as the NFL one.
10 to 20.
But yeah, probably between maybe 15, something like that. But yeah, I think that's all for us. And next week's gonna be really interesting. To week 1 of the playoffs. I won't be participating in week 1 of the playoffs. I can just say that now. So.
It's
Okay.
But yeah, thank you guys for watching. You guys could like and subscribe. That'd help out a lot. And we'll see you guys next time.